That man needs to eat 100 bananas every day to lose weight, but just as he puts the banana into his mouth, the banana actually turns into a pistol. Not long before, just because the lighter went out, Dark Sabbath was about to kill Giorno. Luckily, Giorno managed to dodge it, but the next second, Dark Sabbath actually pulled out his shadow, and also extracted his own stand, Gold Experience. Then, he aimed the arrow in his mouth at Gold Experience. In this critical moment, he could only block the attack with his hand first. However, he didn't expect that. While the stand was taking damage, a wound appeared on his own palm as well. Giorno instantly realized the seriousness of the situation. If Gold Experience dies, he will die along with it. Now he has to go all out. Giorno punches Dark Sabbath, then grabs him by the collar, and delivers a series of rapid punches, until he knocks Dark Sabbath to the ground. However, Dark Sabbath instantly disappears. Giorno thinks Dark Sabbath couldn't have gone far, and just as he expected, Dark Sabbath reaches out from behind him. As pain shoots through his neck, Giorno realizes the enemy has already controlled Gold Experience from within the shadow. With such overwhelming strength, Giorno simply can't break free. Fortunately, at that moment, the sunlight from the window actually paralyzes Dark Sabbath. After testing it out, Giorno also understands that Dark Sabbath can only move within shadows, so Giorno quickly runs into the sunlight. Seeing that the sun is about to set, Giovanni actually shows up. He immediately accuses Giorno of killing the old man. Just as Giorno tries to explain, he notices Dark Sabbath has disappeared again. Then he sees Giovanni standing in the shadow, so he quickly warns him to get out of the shadow. But it's too late. Giovanni's stand is instantly grabbed by the enemy. But luckily, at that moment, Giorno steps in and blocks the fatal arrow for Giovanni. At the same time, he turns the handrail into morning glories. The morning glories slowly spread open, and sunlight falls on Dark Sabbath. Sure enough, it deals massive damage to Dark Sabbath. Since Giorno saved his life, Giovanni reveals that this is a long-range remote-controlled stand. It won't stop until it achieves its goal, but currently, the enemy's main body is in prison, making it impossible to attack him directly. However, Giorno quickly comes up with a plan. He decides to lure Dark Sabbath into an isolated shadow, and then kill him, but the enemy beats him to it, using a crow's shadow to grab him. Giorno immediately tries to break free, but the enemy's power is truly terrifying. Gold Experience can't break loose. In this critical moment, Giovanni appears and pins down Dark Sabbath, but even so, the enemy still doesn't let go of Giorno, and even squeezes Giorno's leg with great force. But then, with a cracking sound, it's not Giorno's leg that breaks, but the tree behind him. Turns out, Gold Experience gave the tree life force. The excess life force causes it to grow rapidly, living out its entire lifespan in an instant. And with the tree no longer providing shade, there will be no shadow for Dark Sabbath to hide in. Now, he's completely at Giorno's mercy. Giorno directly delivers a punch, sending him flying into the sky, where he disappears into the sunlight. After dealing with Dark Sabbath, Giorno takes the lit lighter and goes to the prison. Since the remote stand's death didn't affect the main body, Polo doesn't suspect anything, and happily hands the badge to Giorno. Giorno finally gets his wish to join the gang, but he has no intention of letting Polo off. While Polo isn't paying attention, he activates his stand power, turning a banana in the fridge into a pistol. Later, when Polo picks up the banana to eat it, the banana suddenly turns into a pistol, ending Polo's life of crime.